It was exactly 100 years ago, in 1925, that Bangalore hit a drought spell that lasted 3 successive years. It was a significant environmental crisis caused by a failure of the monsoon rains. That scare of the 3-year drought of 1925 led eventually to the creation of the Tippagundahaldi Reservoir. Bangalore was served admirably well on water needs till about 1970, with about 5 TMC of water as storage between the two reservoirs. Remember, every TMC is about 28 billion litres of water, and therefore there are only about 120 to 130 billion litres of water required over those 40 years until 1970, when the Kaveri for the first time was brought to Karnataka.
We don't have any other supply other than Kaveri water. Entire city is supplied with Kaveri water only. The only perennial water source available is Kaveri. That is 100 kilometers away. That's what we are pumping the water from there only, the entire quota.
The city's population by 1980 jumped to 20 lakh. By 2000, it tripled to 60 lakh or 6 million. By 2025, we are at 15 million and are headed to 20 million by 2035. The city today needs over 30 TMC of water, and we don't have as much water.
And shifting focus, in preparation for the upcoming summer, the Bangalore Water Supply and Sewerage Board has imposed restrictions on the use of drinking water.
Bengaluru is in the midst of a crisis. The city is suffering from acute water shortage.
Here is how and why we invited you to see the Martha's Hospital initiative to go net zero on water. Remember that St. Martha's was established back in 1885, so you can imagine this hospital secured one of the first water supply board connections in 1899 or 1900. With about 330,000 litres of water that the hospital in the city centre requires daily, it has had to buy all its water from the BWSSB. The math is terrifying and the bills are astronomical. This is the challenge in nearly every large building facility in Bangalore, which pays over rupees 1 crore annually for the purchase of water and the management of water. St. Martha's Hospital decided to lead the way on this. The key managers asked, what if we reduced our dependence on external sources of water and increased our in-house capacity to generate water? Fluxgen Technologies moved in quickly to get the right support. AltTech Foundation was invited to crack the challenge of reducing dependence on water and the stiff cost of 2 crore a year on water purchase. The first phase of water harvest was initiated. We set up a system to harvest every year 4 million litres. It's just 4 buildings that we brought to play. There are 16 more buildings and therefore about 16 more million litres of water to be harvested in the subsequent phases. At rupees 200 per kilolitre for about 20 million litres of water, there would be a saving of a staggering rupees 40 lakh every year. What does this mean? Zero municipal water, zero borewells, zero tankers. Water saved is energy saved and therefore carbon emission reduction. Every 20 million litres saved is 300 CO2 tons saved every year. Now imagine if every hospital did this, every school, every apartment complex, every tech park in Bangalore and in every other city in India. Imagine if we stopped treating water like an infinite source and started harvesting for use, treating used water to drinking grade water too. St. Martha's has begun a quiet revolution. St. Martha's isn't just saving water. The hospital is scripting a new story for Bangalore, one where we don't drain the earth dry, one where we harvest the skies. Climate change is not coming, it's already here. Cities that survive will be the ones that learn to adopt. So here's to an institution that's been brave enough to change. Here is to Fluxgen and AltTech Foundation for making it possible, proving that sustainability isn't just another buzzword, it's a blueprint. And here is to Bangalore, the city that can come back from the brink, one raindrop at a time. Net zero isn't just possible, it's happening right here and now. St. Martha's, healing people, saving water, and leading by example.
Bengaluru.